Anyone who wants to improve their overall health should pay attention to their lungs. That's because having too much mucus may be incredibly uncomfortable, especially if you can't seem to get rid of it. The good news is that studies have revealed that a variety of natural herbs have significant medicinal effects that are useful to the lungs and respiratory system.
In this video, we'll go through the top 10 herbs for clearing your lungs and making breathing easier. Let's get started if you're ready. Eucalyptus. For generations, the eucalyptus tree, which originated in Australia, has provided food for wildlife. Humans did not discover its good health advantages until much later. The leaves of a eucalyptus tree may be distilled and diluted to make an essential oil that can be used to treat sinus congestion, the common cold, fever, and other respiratory problems. Eucalyptus has a component called cineol, which is an active ingredient that works as an expectorant. This means that it can ease a cough and aid in the removal of secretions. Cineol possesses antioxidant and antibacterial properties that can help your immune system function better. It reacts with the mucous membranes of the lungs, loosening secretions and making them easier to cough up. Horehound. The horehound leaf, which comes from the mint family, is actually a common ingredient in cough drops and cough syrup. That is because its natural properties work as an expectorant to aid in the removal of mucus and secretions from the lungs.
As a result, it would be beneficial to people suffering from allergies, sinus infections, and chest congestion. Some people produce cough syrup from this plant by coarsely cutting the leaves and combining them with alcohol and honey. So, if you're thinking of making your own DIY mixture, this is something to consider.
Osha root. This herb's roots include a number of compounds that can help your lungs and respiratory system. It helps to improve blood circulation to your lungs, which helps to boost oxygenation throughout your entire body. Antihistamine qualities of Osha root make it useful for treating sinus infections and other respiratory diseases. Examples include sore throat, cough, bronchitis, common colds. You can add a few drops of concentrated Osha root extract to your favorite beverage or water. The numbing properties aid in the relief of inflamed tissues in your airways and respiratory system. Of course, as with any home remedies, always consult your doctor before self-medicating, since you don't want to put anything into your body that it can't handle. Ginseng. For generations, this plant has been employed in traditional Asian medicine. Ginseng is well known for its powerful antioxidant qualities, which aid in the reduction of inflammation. This is healthy for not only your lungs, but pretty much every organ and system in the human body. In addition, research have shown that ginseng might help to strengthen your immune system. Ginseng isn't even on our list for that reason. The reason for this is that studies have shown that ginseng can help people with COPD or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. And, in case you didn't know, COPD is the third greatest cause of mortality in the United States, affecting considerably more individuals than you may think.
Multiple studies have discovered that people with stable COPD who take ginseng have better respiratory and lung function, which contributes to a higher overall quality of life. Keep in mind, however, that there is currently no treatment for COPD. Traditional medicine and medicines like ginseng, on the other hand, can help with the symptoms.
Mullein. It's another plant with relaxing properties that has traditionally been used as a treatment for the lungs and respiratory tract. The antibacterial properties of the mullein leaf are effective against both gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. It also has antiviral and antifungal properties, according to some studies. Mullein. It's another plant with relaxing properties that has traditionally been used as a treatment for the lungs and respiratory tract. The antibacterial properties of the mullein leaf are effective against both gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. It also has antiviral and antifungal properties, according to some studies. When it comes to treating breathing problems caused by colds and respiratory infections, this trio is effective. Mullein is best consumed as a herbal tea, but it may also be added to other beverages with a few drops of concentrated extract.
Elderberry. You've probably heard of this one, and perhaps even tried it, because it's a plant that's been quite popular in recent years. Elderberry has antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antifungal qualities, which is why it's so popular. This makes it an excellent immune system booster and treatment for colds, infections, and viruses.
Elderberry, also known as sambucus, is most typically used in cough syrup. You can take 1 dosage of elderberry every day to help your immune system. If you're already unwell, you may want to consider raising your dosage frequency. Keep in mind that, while elderberry is typically safe, you don't want to take too much of it. Always with your doctor about the proper usage and doses. Astragalus. This herb is well known in Chinese medicine for its antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. The astragalus root has been shown in studies to stimulate immunological responses and boost the body's resistance to infections. This makes it an excellent choice for anyone who wishes to boost their immune system and reduce their risk of contracting viruses and germs. Astragalus has been used to cure a range of diseases, including the common cold, allergies, and chronic fatigue syndrome. Bergamot. Bergamot is a citrus tree that is well known for its ability to relieve tension and anxiety, but it also has qualities that can help with breathing. Its fruit juice has been used for the treatment of a variety of ailments throughout history. It's been manufactured into an essential oil supplement that may be used for therapeutic purposes more recently. This is because it has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antiseptic qualities, all of which are beneficial to your respiratory system. This essential oil may be used in aromatherapy and acts as an expectorant, clearing the nasal passages, reducing congestion, and alleviating chronic coughing. This helps to eliminate mucus and phlegm, which helps to remove bacteria that cause lung infections and, as a result, can make breathing easier. Lavender. Lavender is a plant that can be found all over the world, but many people are unaware that its medical and religious virtues have been utilized for hundreds of years. According to research, lavender may help people with COPD since it contains antioxidants that can slow down the disease's growth. According to one research, its aromas aid in the reduction of cortisol production. Because cortisol is recognized as the stress hormone, lower levels of cortisol mean lower levels of stress. Bronchoconstriction is a sign of COPD, and stress exacerbates the problem since it causes the airways to contract, making breathing more difficult. As your stress levels reduce, your airways will be able to open up more, making it much simpler for your lungs to take in oxygen and expel carbon dioxide.
Peppermint. Peppermint is a Mediterranean plant that belongs to the mint family, as its name indicates. The leaves of a peppermint tree may be made into an essential oil that has been discovered to have analgesic, antibacterial, and antimicrobial characteristics, all of which can help you breathe better.
Menthol is one of peppermint oil's most useful qualities. It's an active element that gives you a cooling sensation when you breathe it, which might help with a sore throat. According to one research, it also causes the muscles of the airways within the lungs to relax, allowing them to open up and take in more oxygen. Peppermint is also traditionally used as one of the components in chest massages to aid with congestion treatment. However, because peppermint oil is not a bronchodilator, it should not be used instead of albuterol or other prescription drugs. Final thoughts. That's all there is to it. You now have a comprehensive understanding of the finest herbs for your lungs and respiratory system. This article's content should help you breathe easier and enhance your overall health. Please keep in mind that this content is just for educational reasons. As usual, please seek medical advice and treatment from your doctor. Thank you so much for taking the time to read this, and as always, take it easy, my friend. Medical disclaimer. This content is just intended to be educational and informative. It is not meant to replace medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment from a qualified medical practitioner. If you have any concerns about a medical problem, please visit a physician. Never ignore or postpone obtaining expert medical advice because of something you read in this article. Although we try for 100% accuracy, mistakes can happen, and drugs, procedures, and treatment approaches vary over time.